Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don back in here with you on your Thursday morning for your prime time forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center for Thursday, August 12, 2021. Don't forget to head over to Dr. Don's Weather Store, pick up those distressed baseball caps. You can also get your coffee mugs. You can get your T-shirts. How about the COVID mask? Becoming a thing again. Also, you can get your bumper stickers and, of course, your T-shirts with the pocket on the front as well. Here's how you go about doing that. On the top of every one of our videos, there is a link. The very first one up there at the top is the link to our weather store. Click on that, and you can purchase these items. You do not have to have PayPal, though it's quicker if you do. You can use a credit card. It is quick, it is fast, it is secure. That second link that you see there will carry you over to our donation button on our website so that you can support Dr. Don's Weather. Now, keep in mind, when you're purchasing those weather items, the baseball caps and such, you are supporting Dr. Don's Weather, and then if you want to just make a donation, you can click on that second link that carries you to our donation page. And then that third link is a link to our website over at drdonwx.com. Let's talk about weather because we have got a lot to talk about this morning. All right, let's start with your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for your Thursday. Now, these thunderstorms we have been seeing the last several weeks have been pretty vicious in the afternoon, but here's the deal. You may get one of those thunderstorms, and your neighbor right down the street may not see a drop of rain. That's going to be the same case again today. There's about a 40 to 50% chance that any one location across East Alabama and West Georgia will see a shower or a thunderstorm. But understand, if you get caught under one of these storms, they can be pretty heavy. Very heavy rainfall, dangerous lightning, some gusty winds. So just like yesterday, be careful if you get caught under one of these thunderstorms this afternoon. And exactly the same thing again on Friday. General scattered thunderstorms all across the southeastern United States. Any one given place will have about a 45 to a 50% chance of seeing a shower or thunderstorm, and they could be heavy if they develop in your area. Now let's talk about the tropics. We've been telling you for weeks that this was coming, and here it is. We have two systems out there this morning that we're keeping an eye on. The first one is Tropical Storm Fred. Now, Fred has been battling the mountainous region of Hispaniola, but now is about to emerge back out into open waters off the northern coast of Cuba. And we think that Fred, over the next several days, will continue to at least maintain tropical storm status. Don't expect it to go to hurricane status, but there are a couple of models that suggest that that is possible. So we'll have to see. I'm going to show you in just a few moments where Fred is going to go. And then also notice that second orange X out there in the southern Atlantic, back toward the African coast. That is another invest that we're keeping an eye on, and that thing may take the exact same track as Fred. I mean, identical. So it is conceivable that over the next couple of weeks, we could be dealing with not one, but two tropical systems across East Alabama and West Georgia. So let's take a tour here of some more maps. Here is the National Hurricane Center Cone of Uncertainty is what this is called. And this means that the center of Fred could track anywhere within that hatched area that you're seeing there on the screen. That's not the area of where the effects are expected. This is the area of uncertainty, meaning that the center could track anywhere within this area on your screen. So right now, though, the National Hurricane Center has it coming right up through the Florida Straits, right off of the Florida west coast, and then making landfall somewhere around Apalachicola, and then coming right up the Alabama-Georgia state line by 2 a.m. Tuesday morning, to a point there just to the southeast of Columbus, Georgia, and then maybe beginning to curve back to the northeast as it comes up the Alabama-Georgia state line. Now, this is important, especially for you folks over in East Alabama. you know that the heaviest weather is always around the center and to the east of the center of the circulation of the storm. So on this track, the heaviest weather would be expected to be in West Georgia and to points east, back over middle Georgia, back over into East Georgia, South Carolina, and up into North Carolina. Now, that's not to say that we won't see showers and thunderstorms across East Alabama. We certainly will, but the heaviest of the activity is expected, right for now, is expected to be back over in middle Georgia and even on off further to the east in South Carolina and North Carolina. Now, you beachgoers, a lot of folks going to the beach this weekend. Right now, given the current forecast, I think you're perfectly fine from Panama City west all the way back over to the Mississippi State coast. I think you're perfectly fine. Now, rip currents are going to be a problem down there, so I don't know how much time you're going to be able to spend in the ocean. But as far as showers and thunderstorms, I mean, you're going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms every afternoon down there, just like you do anywhere else across the southeast this time of the year. But this storm system should not mess with your vacation plans for this weekend if you're going to Northwest Florida, Panama City, and to the west. Yeah, if you're going to be east of Panama City, back over toward Tallahassee, Gainesville, Jacksonville, maybe down toward Tampa, yeah, you better check the forecast. But I think most of where our folks go, down to Gulf Shores, Panama City, all points in between, you're going to be perfectly fine this weekend. The storm should stay well to the east of that particular location. All right, so here are the spaghetti models looking forward. And you can see that the National Hurricane Center, or actually this is from the Tropical Tidbits, some of the models are bringing the storm up toward Apalachicola and then to a point there just south of Columbus, and then turning it back to the northeast, maybe right over northeast Georgia. And that would be out there by Wednesday and Thursday. So I think right now the biggest threat from this storm is going to be rainfall, periods of very heavy rainfall, and we cannot rule out the possibility of severe weather east of the track of the storm. I don't think we're looking at a major deal for East Alabama, or maybe probably not even for West Georgia at this point. But now understand, we still have several days to go and changes could take place in this forecast. So make sure that you keep a very close watch on the latest information from the Hurricane Center. Now here's the ship's guidance model showing the intensity, expected intensity of the storm. And you can see that everybody's keeping this between a 40 and a 50 mile per hour storm. There are a couple of models that bring it up to around 60 miles per hour, and one model trying to make it a Category 1 hurricane. I just don't think it's going to have a chance to do that because the easternmost side of the storm is going to stay over the state of Florida most of the time on its trek to the north across the extreme eastern Gulf of Mexico. So I'm not expecting this to turn into a hurricane, but you know what? Mother Nature can do what she wants, so we will have to keep an eye on this as we head toward your weekend. All right, now let's take a look at the expected high temperatures this afternoon. It's going to be another very hot day across East Alabama and West Georgia. We'll go to 91 in Roanoke. Wedowee will hit 90. I think that 84 is an anomaly up there that's probably supposed to be around 88 degrees in Ranburne. Carrollton goes to 90. We'll do 91 in Lafayette. And Tallahassee will go to 94 this afternoon with, lots of humidity too. And those scattered showers and thunderstorms. We probably will see more clouds than sun today, but a peek at the sun from time to time cannot be ruled out. So here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. Maybe a little fog out there this morning that burns off by 9 or 10 a.m. Then we stay mostly cloudy, a 50% chance of afternoon storms. Some of those storms could be heavy. 91 will be your afternoon high. Then on Friday, carbon copy of today, 91. Saturday will increase that chance of rain to a 60%, 91 in the afternoon, 60% chance of storms on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday right now we have it at about a 60% chance. That's subject to go up depending on the final track of Tropical Storm Fred. 85, though, on Monday and 86 on Tuesday, as the temperatures will back off a bit as we head toward the first part of next week. So here we go with a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning. And we'll start off with a wide view of the Caribbean, the tropics, the Atlantic, and you can see where Fred is this morning, just now going back out over open waters and headed toward the north side of Cuba. Then the storm will continue to move on a track right across the northern Cuban coast and then through the Florida Straits, right up the west side of Florida. And we think the interaction with land right here is what's going to keep Fred from turning into a Category 1 hurricane, because a good bit of the convection will be over the Florida Peninsula on its way north. And then we're looking at landfall somewhere up here just to the east of Apalachicola, Florida. Then right across extreme southwest Georgia, real close to Albany, and then to a point just southeast of Columbus, and that would be by Tuesday morning. And then we should see a turn more to the north and eventually northeast, maybe right over Atlanta or just north of Atlanta across maybe the Lake Lanier area, and then up into upstate South Carolina out there by Wednesday night or Thursday morning. So that is the track that we are expecting right now. All right, so let's take a look at some cloud coverage this morning. We're having trouble with the radar again. Let's try it that way. And that's not working. That will work. We'll try this. We'll show you that there is no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia this morning, though that will change by the time we get into your afternoon. Hey, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in here tomorrow morning. As always, don't forget to head over to drdonwx.com and download that Mixler app so you can listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. When you're in East Alabama, tune them in at 90.9 FM. Or if you like classic rock, it's 89.7 The Classic, East Alabama's classic rock giant. I'll see you back in here tomorrow morning, first thing, with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a great Thursday. See you tomorrow. Bye now.